Hey everybody, today on Digger's Custom Coach, we're moving all of the controls that used to be down here to up there in the dash, getting rid of all this big bulky stuff here. So check out the video and let us know what you think. Good afternoon, YouTubers. Today we're going to get this big old crap out of the way. So that way the driver has a little bit more leg room to get in and out of here. So stick around, maybe I can show you how it's done. Helped if you hit the hole. As you can see, all of this stuff is all in a wiring harness right here. So if I disconnect all of this out of here, I should be able to move all that up into here, make that into like a control panel there, and I can eliminate this whole thing. What this guy's after is get this thing out of the way. So as you can tell, with that thing gone, it gives you a lot more leg room right in here. So what I'm going to try and do is take all of that crap and put it in that little hole. So that's our little project for today. It definitely adds a lot more space whenever you can get rid of that big thing. So after I've taken out those screws and popped the head off of it, which is everything, this thing, they just lift up and pop up out of the way. So get rid of that. Now what I have to do is take this wad of mess and get it all out of here. That way I can move it all up there. Yeehaw. I just have to look at it all and figure out how in the heck to take it apart. I can unthread those, get those knocked out. These, I think I just got little push pins. Yeah. Same with the mirror controls. Well, looks complicated, but in all honesty, it's really not all that bad. It's just dealing with all the wires more than anything. And then getting all those wires, all of this crap, to fit in that hole. I don't know, we might have to take some bracketry out of here or cut it up or something like that just to get it all to fit. Yippee-ki-yay. Might be able to cut this piece out and just use that and make it into the plate. Then all I have to do is drill a couple holes up in here and move these controls up there. So let's see if we can do that. That seems to be the plan at the moment. Have to get all these wires out of the way first. Probably have to take some pictures of this or whatever, because if I have to disconnect all these wires, I want to know that I can get them back in the same spot. I don't know if I can pop all that apart and slide it out without disconnecting the wires. Get the old pocket knife out. When I let go of it, everything pops back into place. gonna take some time. Each one of these little switches has its own little push plug, or push pin thing, so I have to unlock about 10 of them to get it out of here. Yeah. Oh, I got it loose. I have to get me a socket or something to get those off. It's about a 1/2 inch. These I'm just going to leave there. I already got them unplugged. Wish there was a master plug on this wiring harness, but there's not. So what I did here, these little switch housings, they all snap together. So what I did is I unsnapped them. That way I can push these out of the hole independently without disconnecting any wires. Can't hardly keep my balance right here because I'm standing on half a step right here. Alright. And it figures. That won't work. Gotta get it easy. Let's see if I can just sit down right here. Might be a little easier. I think I'll probably just cut this thing off because I know that I'm going to use this part up in here. So I just need to move one of these up there. This one doesn't even matter if it's in the picture or not. We don't need to have access to the temperature control for the rear air conditioning. Everybody runs it on high, wide open. So the blower motor part is the only thing that we really need to move up there. So this one I don't care about. I just break some of this out of here. We won't be using that again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on, baby. One down. Like I say, this thing, we'll just turn it wide open and tuck it away. I would like to retain this little thing just for this one, but let's see if we can get it out of there. That's out of there. Put this back on here so we don't forget which one it is. Alright, so as you can see, we've got the bulk of the wires all loose. This thing is now out of here. All I gotta do is pop those little dudes out, move those somewhere. That's for the side view mirror adjustments. So let me see if I can straighten some of these wires out. Alright, so I get to unsnap this and pull this back loose. That way I can see if I can route those wires up in that way. This whole little area right here has got a bit of catch-all for all my scrap wood, so that's what I'm tripping on. That and this big old 5-inch step here, whatever. want to see if I can do all this without pulling this out any further than that. I'll have to pop the engine cover off just to get a little bit more easy access to the wiring. Get that thing out of the way. See if I can move a bunch of this garbage. Found some papers. Big old gas engine there. So let's see if we can get all these wires routed up into that hole. Yeehaw. Now we got a place to sit down. All I gotta do is move this stuff right up there. Easy as pie. Not. Oh, figures. A bunch of master connections right up here I could unplug. Didn't know it. Don't need those, don't need those. There's a good sized hole right up in here that I can see if I can route this stuff over to. I don't know if there's much routing to it other than just cram it all up through the hole. A lot of stuff to cram up in a little hole. No idea what that is, so probably a factory radio wiring harness. Get through your hole. Easier said than done. Got to cram it in your hole. There we go. Okay, there's that part. See, all I gotta do is get it all crammed up in here. Won't really matter how it's organized after that. Alright, so I got the tripod mounted on this, so it makes it a little awkward. So I've got everything all routed up through here. Somewhere in here is all my little switches and plugs and everything that I'll have to mount up in here. But the big thing is down in here, it's all clear so that I can put the engine cover back on. So let's get to doing that. These things are always a pain to put in because of the step down here. So you have to put it in at a weird angle. Alright, that's mounted back in there now. So now, I just have to figure all this crap out. Okay, those are the three main switches that I need right there. These can be tucked away. That one can be tucked away. You need to have access to this and these. And otherwise, that's the rear view mirror controls or side view mirror controls, and that's about it. Cram that in the hole. Don't need access to that, don't need access to this. Just this and those. See, these actually will snap back together. Something like that. Door's trying to work. So I think what I'll do is I'll go inside and I'll cut this at the maximum dimensions that I can. And then we'll try to work that into the hole. Put the switches back in here and maybe drill a hole and put in my blower motor control. These two, just plug them back in. Gotta find those plugs and unbury those. But we will eliminate it. I will conquer it. Alright, I'll go inside, cut this up and everything. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I got it in there. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's in there. Looks like everything works. So stereo out, controls in, and that big old thing is gone. Time for the next thing. Had to throw the little battery charger on it. Hadn't been fired up for a while, but show you a little bit of what I got done today. I've got all of this stuff used to be down here. We've moved all of it up there. Everything has been inspected and checked. These are the mirrors. I do need to switch these because this is the right mirror, this is the left mirror. But so I'll switch wiring on those later. This rear AC, that's working fine. I can hear it. The door is opening and closing, so that's the door thing. This is rear dome lights. This, I have no idea what it is. Stop request. This used to have those little strings like an old train on the back here mounted on the sides, and the strings would hang. So if you pulled it, there used to be a little box right there. It would buzz a sound and let the driver know that somebody wanted off the bus. So what I will probably do is rewire this switch to where that is the master power for the rear. That way the driver has a switch up here in the front to turn on and off the rear power. So I do have a blank hole right there, but this little thing was stuck in there. I have no idea what that is or what it does. If anybody understands that, I don't know. Got a spare switch. So I got that stuff taken care of. That definitely took a while. We'll put that stuff in the video. Other than that though, I put my corner units back in. Make sure they fit good. So we've got that one back in there. And this one back in there. And something else I also did today is, I can zoom in on. We've got the places for all of the drink holders marked out. And like this one right here, you can tell that I was going to put it right here, but there is a beam up under here, so I had to shift it just a little bit. So cup holders will be there. So now I have 3 cup holders there, got 3 cup holders there, 3 there, 3 there, and then I will have a cup holder there and there, and also a cup holder over here and over there. Of course, when we did these corner units, we've got a champagne well and a drink holder up here. Over here, champagne well and drink holder. And then back here, I've already got these marked out so that I can put 2 more drink holders back here. And that will give us a total of 20 drink holders. So that is what we've gotten done today. Like I say, right now we're letting the bus run a little bit because it sat out here for a while and batteries went dead from power being on and off and everything like that. But like I say, I am checking everything. As of right now, this stuff is all working properly. You know, it's idling kicking the idle up for it automatically. So all that's working good. All of that stuff's all working good, so I'm happy about that. So that's our little video for today. Have a happy day. Diggers out.